Alright guys, what's up? This is a special edition of Snowflake's Rants. And usually whenever I do Snowflake's Rants, I try to make it funny and, appeal to you guys so you guys can have something entertaining to watch. But this one's a special edition because this one is actually a little serious, well, not a little, a lot serious. And I felt the need to address it. I feel like it needs to be addressed. This edition is about the George Zimmerman case. Now, if you did not know, the jury has come to a verdict on the George Zimmerman case as far as him killing Trayvon Martin last year. If you don't know who Trayvon Martin is, you need to exit this video, get off of YouTube, go onto Google, and get your life together. Now, a year ago, George Zimmerman was a neighborhood watch person in Florida and saw Trayvon walking down the street and just assumed because he was black, wearing a hoodie, and it was nighttime, that he was doing something that he shouldn't have been doing. One thing led to another. A year later, Trayvon is unfortunately dead, and the trial has now ended, and George Zimmerman was found not guilty of the murder of Trayvon Martin. Here's where one of the problems kick in. I'm going to divide this video up so we can talk about everything. First of all, let's talk about the fact that George Zimmerman is now a free man. I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, I could have sworn that murder was wrong no matter who does it. So the fact that he is off just baffles me. I didn't know that a man can go to jail for 2 years for killing dogs, and someone can kill an innocent human being, a minor at that, and get off scot-free. I wish I could speak to the jurors and ask them, in what world did it make sense to let him off? Like, how does one person go about saying, you know what, this man didn't do anything wrong, let him walk, it's fine, it's okay, he's innocent. That I really don't like. I've seen a lot of messed up things happen in the world on the news, but this is by far the worst thing I think I've ever had to endure. I'm actually ashamed to call myself an American right now because I can't believe that our legal system can sit there and tell us that a football player fighting dogs is worse than someone killing an innocent human being. A life is gone. There is a child that is dead, and you're gonna sit there and tell me it's okay? And then tell me I should believe in the justice system? Now I know, God forbid anything happens to me, I can't call the cops. I can't rely on my legal system to be there for me. My legal system is not there for me now. So what does that tell me, a young black person in America? Regardless of if I'm a male or a female, I'm black, period. I feel as though now black people are a target. We can't do anything now. No one is there for us. So who do we, I ask you, who do we rely on? If something goes wrong, who do we call? Who can we sit there and say, you know what, it's cool, they got my back? Who? Because it's not the legal system. Because they going to sit there and say we wrong. Because see, I forgot that when you're a young person walking home from a 7-Eleven with nothing but a cell phone and a bag of Skittles in Arizona, and someone with a gun approaches you for what reason you don't know, it is wrong to defend yourself. I can't believe I forgot that rule. I'll keep that in mind for when that happens to me. I'm just going to stand there and let things happen because, that's the country we live in. Now, we're going to go to the people's reaction. Of course, with a case like this, it's immediately going to turn into a race thing. Mind you, George Zimmerman is not even fully white. He is white and Spanish, but because he looks white, us black folk are so ignorant, we just assume that he's white and make this a black on white situation. Because, we just down like that for each other. Immediately, all the black people are upset with this. My thing is, half of y'all black people are the reason why George Zimmerman is able to walk free. When we are out daily killing each other over sneakers, over drugs, over cars, anything else materialistic, we do it to each other. How are we going to expect anyone to care when someone else does it to us? If we can cry about how George Zimmerman killed Trayvon and how unfair and unjust it is that he's getting to walk away free, we should do the same thing when Ray from down the block kills the dude from across the street. Because at the end of the day, we are all we have in this country. This whole trial just proved it. We are all we got. So if we can't even be there for each other, how are we going to expect somebody else to be there for us? It's not about race right now. It's not about the legal system right now. It's about us. The change starts with us. If we don't value ourselves, we can't expect anybody else to value us. It's the same thing with all these girls. I'm gonna be honest, with all these hoes walking around. Why he don't treat me right? I'm a lady. No, you're a hoe. And if you're walking around like a slut and acting like a hoe, I'm gonna treat you like a hoe. In the same way everyone else, every other man in this world is gonna treat you. Because you don't have no respect for yourself, so I'm not gonna have respect for you. We don't have respect for ourselves as a race, so we can't complain when people treat us as if we are less than what we really are. Just like the fact that we all use, and I'm not even going to say we, because I don't use it, and this is why I don't use it. Just like I have a number of friends that use the N-word, and they use it around me. They know how I feel about it. And at this point, I'm not going to, every time they use it, I'm going to say something to me. I tell them every once in a while, you know, the N-word is a derogatory term. It should not be used among black people. But at the end of the day, it's their life, it's their mind, it's their choice of words. As long as they know I'm not going to use it, that's all I can do. But people use it to say hi to each other, to speak with each other, and all that stuff. But the minute somebody from another race calls us the N-word, we all want to get our pitchforks and go for a million-man march. It don't work like that. You can't get mad when someone else does something that you do every day on a daily basis to one of your friends. We teach them to do it. So if we're going to teach them to do it, don't get upset when they actually do it. Because, I mean, that's the country we live in. That's how we learn. We see somebody do it, we do it ourselves. Y'all can't get mad about something someone is doing to us when we do it to each other every day. It really doesn't work like that. Not only does it not work like that, it makes us look really stupid, like we don't know what the hell we want. Make up your mind. You either going to be down for the cause, or you're going to be the reason why there is a cause. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. And the fact that 90% of the people on my timeline, or the reason why stuff like this happens, were the main ones talking, it just annoyed the hell out of me. I'm not here to be a preacher. I'm not here to tell somebody they're wrong about anything. Because sometimes I'm a little guilty of things like this, you know? Every once in a while, I share my fair share of fights from World Star. But at the same time, if I know I'm going to do that, I'm going to make a song about how we need to change our ways the next day. Because that's how I roll. That's how I do things. So I can get mad if someone calls me the N-word. I can get mad about half white, half Hispanic person killing an innocent black man, because I know I don't do anything that would give anybody a reason to think this is okay. But some of y'all do. That's why some of you guys need to sit down and get your life together before you even think about saying justice for Trayvon Martin. How about you have some justice for yourself? Have some respect for yourself and your peoples, and then maybe somebody else will. And that's just how I feel about it. It's not a race thing. It's not a legal thing. At the end of the day, it starts with us. What are we going to do? That's the question I ask you. What are we as black people, as African Americans in this country going to do? I know for me personally, I can't look at America the same way. I can't say the Pledge of Allegiance the same way. I can't even rep the American flag the same way. From now on, when something happens, I'm taking my Trinidadian flag everywhere. Matter of fact, after I graduate from college, I might just leave America, period. Because I might mess around, get shot, and that person might get free too. Because I'm black in America. So, that's just my thought on the whole situation. If you want to hear more about what goes on in my head on a daily basis, follow me on Tumblr. You know where the links are at. I'm done talking. I just leave you with this last question, and I'm so serious with this. If we don't respect ourselves, who else will? The change starts with us.